Let's understand the inner join in SQL. So as you can see, we right now have the users and we have the comments, and every single comment is linked to a user. So let me show you. We have our comments right here. So we have for our comment an ID, a message, and a user ID. And this user ID points to one of our users. So now isn't it possible to also see the comments with the corresponding data from the users in one single table? And in order to do that, we can use an inner join. So we can, for example, say select everything from comments, join users on, and on what kind of column do we want to join? In our case, we want to join where the user's ID is equal to the comments user ID. So we can say on users.id being equal to comments.user.id, because the comments user ID essentially references the user's ID. So let's execute that statement. And now as you can see, we're getting ID, message, and user ID. All of those values will be stored inside of our comments table. And those two values, so ID and username, will be stored in our users table. And as you can see, our user ID and our ID are equal. Now we can also use an alias right here, which is oftentimes a lot shorter. So we can say C, for example, for comments and U for users. And now we can look for u.id being equal to c.user.id. And now let's also say we want to get the c.message, for example, and the u.id, for example, or the u.username. And now let's execute this code. And as you can see, we now only get the username and the message.